Yeah.
Yo, 20s, Chuck. Is that what he said?
Yeah. All right,
What you got on yours?
how do you want me to introduce you?
You decide, because you was
Like, okay, that's right.
got talking shit about me.
Oh, so you want me to go off something like that? All right, say yes, I got you.
Let's go.
Look at this.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Yeah, that's
1.
Scoots because I got you.
All
Not
right. Welcome back to the pod. I mean, I can't believe this.
Hey, we got to go. We're doing the podcast, me and Brandon. He disrespect me on it. And, all
All
right.
right, Chuck.
All right, bye.
All right.
5.
I'm gonna start. Don't make fun of me, all right?
We're just relax.
All right. Welcome back to my podcast. This time I have a special guest, someone that I talked about in my last episode, pretty much talking about Western Carolina and how App is better than them.
I'm going to sue him.
And he swear he's gonna sue me. I don't believe him, but we'll see in a couple weeks or whenever I get big or whatever, if I ever do. Introducing,
Big.
I hope, introducing Craig Aiken.
Yeah.
Boo! Boo!
Hold on, give me 5 minutes. Hold 5 minutes. Give me 5
This is
minutes.
crazy. So what you want me to talk about for the
Going over to eat.
Yo, he got to put a West Carolina shirt on. Tell everybody he's got to eat on.
All right, he's gonna be back. He got to change shirts right quick.
How many people you got out? How many people you got in? That's okay.
I told him at 9.
So you record it too, right? So they can watch
It's
it.
automatically recorded.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. I can like if I make this into a YouTube video, I can edit this stuff out.
Somebody always.
Yeah. Well, I guess I'll talk about something. I mean, let's see. I'll talk about. Well, all right. Well, so today we're probably going to be talking a lot about sports, talking about different teams, different this and that. How college football playoffs, first 12-year playoff this year. So talk about stuff like that. Well, here he is.
I'm here.
Yeah.
What's up? How you doing?
Good.
Dub CU.
Nah, App State. All right.
So-
So you got something to say?
Yeah, I want to say something.
Go ahead.
First of all, I want to say, hey, Western Carolina's always been better than App.
Stats don't
And
prove it.
can I finish?
No.
And we just got to know why Appalachian left the conference. Because they knew that we was on the way back and they didn't want to play us no more. So that is why they left us. And I played football at Western Carolina. I played wide receiver. It was just a good time. I'm show you a little stuff for my on my end, because you got to see the history. WCU. Hey, come here, Brandon. And this is what I did to Appalachian. This is what I did to App. Took a punt return back because y'all are garbage. Because y'all garbage. That is what I did. And these are the boys. So, hey, we can talk Western Carolina Appalachian all day long. And that's what we're going to do on this podcast today. Talk about Western Appalachian and a little more sports stuff. We're going to have a good time. And back to the host, Brandon.
Man, this dude did not have to pull out the receipts like that.
What? You thought we just gonna do something? And then I forgot about this. Oh my God, the cats. The helmets. We're talking about Pettigrew here, and he talking about Appalachian. Ain't shit. Oh, sorry. Is this a Christian thing?
This ain't no dang on Christian thing. What are you on about?
Yeah. So go now. Start your whatever. You talked junk about me on the podcast the other day. So now we're gonna just lay it all on the line and get it done.
All right. Well, since we're gonna talk trash. All right. So you said you played against App and you had that punt return in there.
Yeah.
What was the score of that game? Do you remember?
Shoot.
Did y'all win?
I don't know. I can't remember.
That's the thing. You don't know if you won, but you got a punt return. I mean, I can understand. You
I
played,
scored.
you played, and you
Yeah.
scored, and you played against
How
what
else?
now? D1 caliber, or was Western Carolina D1?
And y'all went to D1. After D1 now. But yeah, y'all wasn't always D1.
We weren't
You
always
know?
D1, but guess
So
what? Now where I am now for App State, they are D1, and your team is still not. So I mean, that tells you a lot about what App State is better than Western Carolina because they play tougher competition and they can beat tougher competition like y'all can. Y'all
what
almost beat
put
NC
y'all
State
oh,
earlier in the
let
season,
me
but y'all didn't.
finish.
So
What put y'all on the map is beating Michigan.
yeah,
And that was a fucking fluke.
it was a fluke, but y'all couldn't
Yeah.
do it.
Oh, so you admitting that it was a fluke.
No,
Oh, yeah.
it was not a fluke.
Yeah, you said
If
that
I'm not
was a
mistaken,
fluke.
didn't they block the kick to win the game?
A fluke.
It's not a fluke. It's playing good. It's playing good special teams defense.
That's special teams. It ain't defense.
Well,
But it is a fluke that y'all blocked that punt. Y'all
it was a
shouldn't have
kick.
blocked that
It was
punt.
a field goal, blocked field goal.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
I know.
So it's a fluke.
It was not a fluke. I mean, what? So if so, say Western Carolina did that, would that be a fluke? No, because that's your team, right?
Nah.
Yeah, that's what you say. But let's see if it actually would have happened.
Well,
Let's
if it happens, we'll see what happens.
You won't ever have to
But
worry about it because you can't play that type of competition. So, because you're what D1 Double A, we're D1
we're still in the Southern Conference,
Southern Conference.
which was the best conference that was there. Like Carolina started in the Southern Conference. Other big schools started off in the Southern Conference.
So why
And
haven't y'all moved up yet?
because
Because you're afraid of the
we
competition.
love the Southern Conference.
Because you're afraid of the competition that might come with it.
Nah, it ain't that. It's
That's
all
what it
about,
sounds like.
well, actually, it's all about the numbers of people in your school, how many people you can bring into the stadium and all that stuff. So that is how you become D1 and all that stuff. It ain't about competition and all that. It's all about uh, how many school people is in your school.
Okay, yeah. All right, that's a good point. Did you have Luke Holmes graduate from your school?
Ooh.
Who that's kind of big that graduated from
I
Western
tell you
Carolina.
who.
Didn't you have like a receiver that
Yeah.
played for y'all that went to
Yeah, David
New England?
Pat.
Yeah, I
David
can't
Patton,
compete with
3
that.
Super
Can't
Bowl
compete with
rings.
that. I can't compete
So,
with that.
how many Super Bowl rings y'all people got?
I don't know.
Exactly. And I'm gonna tell you about our
You
country
set
guy.
me up.
Well, hey, Wesley Bryant is from Western Carolina,
Who's
and
that?
he is a country guy who sings and all that stuff.
What does he sing?
Country.
Like what? Name a song. Do you know a song?
Hey, you asked
Because
me.
if I'm not mistaken, Luke Holmes he has stuff that can back it up. Does he have anything that he can
Yeah, I'm
back
gonna
up
show
other than
you.
Luke Holmes?
I'm gonna show you. Hold on. Let's look him up. Fact check.
Okay, go ahead.
Always fact check, man.
All right.
I'm slow on this fact check and all that. You need to check it out.
Nobody's gonna be in here for a while, probably.
It don't matter.
But yeah,
We used to before Thanksgiving. It's not your fault.
yeah.
Your problem is somewhere getting big.
I don't know.
Well,
I mean, let's talk
trying
about
to
a lot
like
of
learn
things.
how to spell.
Oh, there's something that. No, I'm not gonna go that far.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I'm
Talk
not going
trash
that
so I
far.
can put your ass out. Put your ass out.
Wake Forest the Clemson game, you were talking a lot of junk about how the school is not that smart. And then
Your school is not. It's a
Not.
community college. It's a 2-year school. Everybody I talk to always say,
App State is crazy.
I went to App and then I transferred to such and such. I said, yeah,
And what was the reason for transferring? Since you
it's a
know
community college.
it's a community college.
That's why. 2-year school. 2-year school.
Well, I mean, you're right. Western Carolina is probably nobody transfers from there because it's probably one of the easiest schools. I mean, they have what like a 80% acceptance rate or something,
I don't even
80
know.
or 90. Because I think Western Carolina, not to be rude or anything, but Western Carolina and ECU was like one of my comfortable schools that I can get into, like that I knew 100% I was getting in.
This is that guy, Wesley Bryant, weekday drinkers
I think I've
country
heard this song.
from Western Carolina.
This is my copyright.
Well, it don't matter. I know the guy. This is you.
All I have to say is for Luke Combs, you
Western
can say
Carolina.
forever after all. You can
I mean,
say
you always like say stuff, but then when I come back with it, you say, "Oh, well, he got this." Da, da, da. You didn't
well,
ask.
people
You
in
say
here, I
who
could
we
ask
got.
them if they ever heard of him. I
You
promise
say
you,
who we
most
got.
people that's in here would probably heard of Luke Combs more than they would have heard of him. Honestly, just
But that wasn't the question.
what was
The question was who y'all got. That's who we got.
Anybody else?
Who else y'all got? Luke Combs and who else?
I don't know.
Exactly. 1-1.
Eric Church didn't go to. He didn't
No,
grad.
he went to Carolina, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Say it again, Western. So you always do that, man. And that's what bothers me about what you do. You know,
bro. She
because-
said me.
No, I'm talking about you right now. Because you always say, well, what about this? And then when I say, well, we got this. And it adds up to what you say, but then you bring something else to it. You like fucking Stephen A.
Well, that's the point.
Well, it's not the point.
I'm not. I'm not mad. There's no point in getting mad over some like this. And we
Hey.
do have somebody in here right now.
Hey, keep cooking. Keep cooking. This is me and Brandon. We went through this.
Dang.
This is Western Carolina versus App. WCU.
Well, first of all, I'm gonna bring up another statement because when we did go to that
What?
Clemson and Wake Forest game past what was it 3-4 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, you were talking about how stupid our school was, but at
Yeah.
the same time, during that time, you said something that didn't make sense. You said that 8 plus, like 8 minus, like 9 minus 8 was like 2. You remember that? Like,
No.
and then, yeah, you did, and then it was easy math. You should have knew, and you were like, and then that's when we had that joke. But I mean,
What was
stuff
the
like
joke?
that happened. I don't remember. Like,
Mm.
my mind is blank.
Well, I'm gonna
from
tell you
that
the
part.
joke. I didn't have a 4.0 like you.
I didn't.
You know, I had
have
a
a 4.0.
4.3 in the 40. That trumps whatever grade point average that he had, that you had, that anybody else had, because I was famous.
I had a 3.6 GPA leaving high school. But
Well,
I don't know if that's gonna.
it don't matter. You know,
Yep.
I was fast. I got into school.
Yeah.
And
So what? So
and
you're
I got-
basically saying you.
And I got 2 degrees. One in criminal justice and one in PE, health and PE.
That's good.
Yeah,
Proud of
thank
you. Yep. I mean, I've just entered college, so I can't really back up my statements on that. So
Well, all I know is Western Carolina's the best. Appalachian sucks. Reedsville sucks. Moorhead is the best. So it's all about Eden, North Carolina, and Tullowee, North Carolina. Everybody else sucks.
Okay,
I said it.
so he said that App State sucks, but me and my roommate back at App did some information and went and did research. 21 times that we played Western Carolina in football, we have won 19 times. They've only beat us twice. And I think the year that they beat us, he was on the team. But other than that, two wins against them, and you're telling me we suck. And then he did basketball too.
The
and
Mountain
and it was
Jug.
86.
Y'all ran from that.
We
y'all
ran
did
from
not
that,
wanna
but we're
keep it.
a better competition. We have what, Coastal?
Well, no, y'all have
Georgia
more
Southern?
kids in the school. Y'all have more kids in school. That's the only reason y'all D1. You don't understand that. It's like it ain't because, oh man, we won these national championships, blah, 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 because we suck.
What's your graduation rate?
Hold on, let me finish. I graduated. That's it's 1 plus whatever. I graduated. That's the best part of it.
Gotcha.
But I mean, it ain't about wins and losses. It ain't about that. It's about the competition. It's about the school. It's about you being a tree hugger. And it's about, boom goons. It's about just the school, the rivalry of everything, you know? And that is why I talk so much trash, because it don't matter. If I see you and you my nephew walking down the road and your car broke down and you got an app shirt on like this bullshit, I'm gonna let you walk. And
That's
keep walking.
what you
Keep
say, but
walking.
that's what you say. But if it actually happens, you know you're
Keep
gonna be there.
walking. And I'm gonna call your mama and say, hey, I just saw your little baby walking down the road. And she gonna come pick you up.
All right, we'll see about that.
Now.
We'll see about that. All right.
Now. I'm just saying.
All right, so what else you want to talk about then?
Let's talk about football.
Like what?
I don't know. You tell me. I'm a
Talk about your
football guy. I coach
Cowboys.
football at Glenn High School.
Talk about your
Glenn High School.
Cowboys. Talk about your Cowboys, how bad they are.
Okay. Yeah.
Both of our teams have the same record almost. I think I have one more win than us though. But we play the Chiefs, so that gives us.
That don't give y'all shit.
Yes, it does because we
No.
almost beat them. The what supposedly best
If
team
I
in the
am,
NFL.
if I go, if I'm playing for the Chiefs and I go, I know I'm playing Carolina.
It's a trap game. It was a
It ain't
trap
no
game for
trap
them.
game.
It definitely
I'm gonna
was.
be like, man, I ain't worried about these cats.
Well, you weren't worried. What was the score? 30 to 27.
Carolina Panthers L.
Okay, but it was 30 to 27. I bet you the Cowboys played the Chiefs, they wouldn't even score 14 points on them.
We're gonna see in the
Because
Super
Cooper Rush ain't a
We're
good
gonna see
quarterback.
in the Super Bowl.
What you talking about? That's funny. That's real funny.
The Super Bowl.
The Super Bowl? That's wild.
Because we better run this conference, man. We better run the conference.
Bro, y'all beat the Commanders one
We
time.
beat the Commanders, who's like number one in the conference. And they got the number one quarterback. I think the best quarterback in the league right now.
Bo Nix is better than Jane Daniels in the rookie year. That's just my opinion.
Nah, if he wins Rookie of the Year, something's wrong with it.
No, there's not. Bo Nix has been winning games consistently for the past 6-7 weeks, and he has more yards than him. 7-3.
And what's Washington's record? 9 and something.
7-3.
Fact check that. Because they're
74.
like
74 because they did just.
They're better record.
Did you just beat the Commanders?
Yeah.
What Jane Daniels?
We did.
Okay, that should tell you everything.
Yeah, 7-4.
7-4. They're 7. Yeah, fact check. Corey. That's Corey. He's the fact check guy right now. He is going to be fact check here. He's IT. He's IT. Yes. I mean, okay. So who got the better record? Broncos or Washington? Shit.
Exactly.
Okay.
Oh, the Commanders are 7-5.
And what's the Broncos?
Broncos are where are they at? Do they have a bye week this week?
Yes. Oh no, they play. I got it right. Give me I'm fact checking right now. NFL is my name.
Wait, I should know this. But I'm pretty sure they've won 8 games.
They're like 6-5.
No, they're not.
7.
No, they're not.
What is?
NFL. All right. Y'all keep talking.
Yeah.
Well,
but
the Broncos are
I
better.
think that I don't even care about the Broncos.
Yes, they are.
But
the Broncos are a top 10 team with Bo Nix at the
Daniels is
quarterback.
a better quarterback than
No, he's
freaking
not.
Bo Nix.
Bo Nix has more yards, passing yards.
How?
Jane Daniels has the rushing yards against Bo Nix.
Okay.
7-5. So they have the same record.
So they're same record.
Yeah.
And then what's the stats on Bo Nix?
If I'm not mistaken, Bo Nix almost beat Patrick Mahomes before the Bills beat him too. So I'm pretty sure if you put Jane Daniels against Mahomes and the Commanders, they're not coming close to beating them.
Well, they play every year. I mean, they're going to play 2 times.
Yeah, they're in the same division.
Yeah, so they're going to play. So that's always going to be tough.
Bo Nix is going to win the second matchup. I'm telling you.
Who won first?
48 passing, 64, 91% completion.
Say what now?
Bo Nix has 2,548 yards passing.
Okay, 2,000.
65% completion ratio, 16 TDs for 6 interceptions.
Okay. What about Daniels?
Sorry.
Jane Daniels. I mean, no hate
Jane
towards him, but
Daniels.
the past few weeks he's been playing absolute butt.
Daniels, 26-13 passing yards with a 68% passing rating, which is lower.
Lower.
12. No.
Yeah, lower. You want lower.
Right.
Lower. Yeah.
Completion percentage, you want higher. That means you complete more passes. So who had 6? What did I said? Bo Nix had what?
65, I think.
65.
No, going back. You guys are not paying attention here.
Hey, you the stat guy.
I'm telling you,
stat guy.
Bo Nix, 65%.
That's what I just said.
Okay, so Jaden has a higher percentage. Okay. So let me finish with Jaden. I want to make sure you know exactly what his interception ratio is. 12 TDs to 5 interceptions.
Okay.
Bo has 16.
Bo has 4 more touchdowns.
4 more touchdowns.
But 1 more interception.
1 more interception.
I'm still going Bo Nix because Bo Nix has played tougher competition.
So if you had a vote, you would go Bo Nix.
Yes.
Rookie of the Year.
Yes. I have him winning Rookie of the Year, especially with his defense. Their defense, I think the Broncos' defense is the top 5 defense in the league.
But we're talking about defense.
The Broncos have been on a winning streak. Okay, I'll talk about Bo Nix. Bo Nix.
We're talking about quarterbacks right now, man. We ain't talking about.
Be honest, if we're being honest, Drake made for Rookie of the Year just because I'm biased on North Carolina. But that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. So don't worry about that. that bad. He came in with week 6 or week 7. He's not gonna look good.
He's a number 1 draft pick.
No, he's not. James Daniels was number 2, and then Jay Daniels was 1.
Can, buddy.
Was it Jay?
Was he in the first round?
Yeah, he was picked
And
3
First round pick. I apologize. First round pick.
because the Patriots picked him, and there was someone else that was number 1, I think. The Bears. They had Caleb Williams. They drafted Caleb Williams, number 1. Then they drafted Jay Daniels, number 2, and then they drafted Drake May, number 3.
But
Caleb Williams is the worst quarterback and out of the class, I think.
Yeah, he ain't doing good, but still. Who else? I mean, Drake May, and then the only ones that's really competing like that is Bo Nix and
Jay Daniels.
And I just think Daniels, he brings more to the table. I mean, he's running, like say, he we didn't even do his running yards, right? So, I mean,
How many yards did Jay Daniels have against the Eagles? Do you know?
as far as what? Hey, fact checker, Corey Aiken. How many yards did Daniels have against the Eagles?
Because if I'm not mistaken, I think he had like
Pass.
Against the Eagles?
Yeah.
1 or 2 interceptions, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, you trying to bring badge.
No, I'm just saying against the teams that you would think someone was play good.
Gotta find the game.
That's too much. Just go to Google. Google is everything.
For everything.
Yeah, hey.
Legitimate
And I even got
player.
Siri. If you say Alexa, how many yards, then she'll tell you. You gotta say it loud though, because it's in the other room.
See,
But
Daniels or Bo Nix?
Daniels against the Eagles.
What up? Keep going.
But Brandon, you always just like the quarterback is the leader of the team.
Yep.
All right. Do you think that the Broncos go further than
The Commanders.
The Commanders?
Yes. I do. No offense, Jay Daniels should be doing what he's doing with Terry McLaurin as his wide receiver.
Yeah.
Jay Daniels has 191 passing yards, 18 rushing yards against the Eagles.
No turnovers.
Didn't say that. Let me get more detail.
Man.
He was 22 of 32, 1 touchdown, 1 interception.
1 interception. Yeah,
4.5 yards to play overall.
Bo Nix against the Chiefs. According to the Chiefs, who's the best defense in the league? Who would you say? Panthers. I'm just kidding.
I would say, who would you say, Corey? Stat guy.
I would say the Broncos. Or the Bears. Broncos are the Bears' best defense. Pat Surtain.
I would
Best
say,
cornerback in the league, probably.
I don't know who's the best defense.
Y'all would have had the best defense this year. The Cowboys, but that did not end up going
Well,
so
let me
good
tell
for
you
y'all.
this. We got new defense
Bo
coordinator.
Nix against the Chiefs.
Yeah.
215 yards, 2 TDs, 0 interceptions with a 115 passer rating.
What was the score?
It was
And
2019 or something like that.
What?
Because the Chiefs blocked the field goal at the end of the game.
Yep.
But you got to go again now. Have Washington played them?
The
The
Chiefs.
Chiefs?
Who is? I'll look at this. See Washington.
You doing stuff to make you look good.
24-30.
24-30.
Why are you doing stuff?
14-16.
Okay, so
Sorry,
that's the
you
stat
said
line.
Yeah.
Why are you doing stuff to make you look good?
Okay, what do you want me to do? Say stuff that's going to make me look bad?
Say stuff that's gonna make you like to get the real truth about it.
Well, you keep asking him, he's giving you the facts.
No, he's telling the game. He's saying because he knows stats, he knows Philly and Washington, and then he knows freaking Denver and
All right, so recent games,
Kansas
Jay
City.
Daniels played. Who did the Commanders play?
The same team. The
Cowboys. Who was
same
his team?
team.
The Cowboys, and then
You
what was
need to
Bo Nix
find out.
with the Raiders?
Jesus.
No. What
Because
who did Washington play?
The Cowboys. They played the Cowboys
didn't
recently.
play the same goddamn on tape.
Well, I don't think they have played the same.
Well, then we don't need to be talking about how good they are and all that stuff.
I got Bo Nix winning it. You have Jay Daniels winning. That's our opinions, but mine's right. Yours.
Yeah.
They're close. Right now, both of them are really close to this point.
Yeah.
I think
And nobody else.
Daniels hold a slight edge, but because of
The Russian.
how many losses have the Commanders had?
Yeah.
They've had 4 or 5 in a row. No, they were 4.
They had 3 or 4 in a row.
4 in a row, 4 losses.
And I think Denver's been on like a Ever since the Kansas City game, they've been on a winning streak.
Yes, Denver's going on like a 3 or 4 game winning streak. Let me confirm that for you.
So they're climbing, and then Washington is going down.
Yeah, I mean,
which is okay. Yeah.
So when I add, if I'm not mistaken, would you rather have Cortland Sutton as your wide receiver 1 or Terry McLaurin?
I don't know none of it. I wouldn't take.
Their number 1 receiver, and then Cortland Sutton is number 1 on the Denver Broncos.
I would take CD Lamb. That's who I would take my number 1 receiver.
I would take Justin Jefferson as my number 1
other
receiver.
guys ain't no good.
So do you think CD is the best receiver in the league?
I would say that CD Lamb
playing with a backup quarterback.
Yes. Yeah.
I would say Justin Jefferson because he has Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold is not that great as a
But you don't hear his name no more. He's like
it's literally last game he threw to Justin Jefferson twice last game.
Yeah, Addison had most of the receptions.
So you have the best receiver in the league. Who throws him for two receptions for 27
Is
yards?
he over?
He was double covered.
Yeah. Is he getting
I
up?
can still throw it up to
He's
him.
good.
Jamar Chase, he'll come. No, Justin Jefferson will come up with it almost every time.
Right. I'm a Cowboys fan.
Chase. Oh man.
Jamar Chase.
I would say Chase. I mean, that dude.
That Joe Burrow,
Man,
Jamar Chase combination
No.
stuff.
Joe, I mean, the defense is terrible. And
Dallas is going to beat Cincinnati this year.
when we play them?
Soon.
Yeah.
We play all next week. The Panthers. We play all next week.
No,
Yeah.
or
next 15th. Yeah.
Oh, the 15th?
So it's 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks. Yeah.
Mm.
We're gonna win that game too.
I ain't even going back out.
You might be.
I refuse. Unless it's free. Oh, I might, dude. I might. Yeah, if it's that, then I might. Because
Nobody is.
if not, hey, I am not.
I was going to tell you.
Yeah.
Okay. It's got us alcohol.
Word.
Sweet.
Okay.
So you might be.
Yeah. Well, don't put it on the cut. Edit that part.
I can't edit. This is live. Everybody can.
Hey, can we record?
It's already being recorded. I can just go through it and
yeah.
If Angie and Sean want
So
to see
we need a call in. How many people here?
All right.
And somebody call in and ask a question.
All right.
Section 36.
Okay, gotcha.
Somebody call in and ask a question.
Hold on, I can post on my thing. Say, come in here and ask questions. I guess.
I meant seeing this to. Well, because Gil had he's like, hey, I can get us some tickets for like $100. I said, man, I wouldn't pay for no damn tickets. I believe. But B, you saw the accolades.
What for you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the app ain't shit.
Oh yeah.
You know from app that got accolades like that. They garbage.
I haven't done my research on that.
The Appalachian quarterback right now.
Yeah, I do.
It was a good picture.
Yeah, I know.
And y'all at the girls' game, which is great.
Because plays for the basketball team.
I wouldn't say anything about the basketball team, except that they garbage. Girls are garbage.
You want to look? Let's look.
Boys are garbage.
Do you even know your?
Everybody
do you even know your college's women's basketball team record, or do y'all even have one? Because I don't know your sport.
It don't matter.
Do y'all have a basketball?
If you have that black and gold on, y'all fucking garbage.
Do y'all have a basketball team though, for real?
Yeah, we do. And another thing, y'all got intramurals basketball and all that stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. You gonna play?
Yeah, I got some people that want to
have
try
a team.
it and see. Yeah.
Oh man, you gotta have a team.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, how you gonna play if you don't have a team?
Because you might just do the stats or something. I don't know.
Dog, I can play, bro. That's
You
been
can't
funny.
play.
So I'm mistaken. Last time we tried to play basketball, you've been ducking smoke ever since. Because I said, let's go to the rec and play basketball.
How many years?
That's been like 2 or 3 years since the last time I've asked you that, and you have not played me yet.
I'm 52 years old.
Hey, now we're making excuses because he was always saying how he can beat me so bad. So prove it instead of talking.
I'm gonna smoke his ass. What?
Let's do it.
Okay,
Let's do
make
it.
a deal.
Let's do it.
Still dunking. Yeah, I want you to bring the podcast because I'm on one hand. I'm gonna put one in there.
You gonna dunk on
Oh,
me?
easy.
Yo,
Hey, if you dunk Big C, I would dang
Still hopping, baby.
yeah. I would start doing power cleans right now, and I'll be dunking by the same time you dunk.
I'm more of a shooter.
Don't hurt
type
yourself.
way.
You ain't shit.
I'm a shooter.
Let me see it
Tap.
again. Let me see your form. Let me see your form. See what I'm talking about? You ain't got no form.
Jula,
But hey,
one more win. I'll show
we've been on 30 minutes.
Oh, he's gonna make some calls.
Yeah.
This is good.
Yeah.
Hey, Big C.
Look on your face.
Hey, Stat, what are you doing, man?
I'm trying to show you the video of my shot.
Well, you need to be talking and showing it.
All right, I'm going to. Well,
You can't
what are we
have
talking
dead
about?
space. I can't have
I
dead
can
space.
shoot. I'm telling you, I shoot like Klay Thompson on my good days and shoot like freaking.
Well, let me see the form without the ball right now. Let me see it.
And coleslaw.
All right, so you gotta
Yeah, we look.
like that. It's simple when you don't have a ball. It's different when you have a ball. Like that ball in there. If I
Don't
would,
touch.
I'm not gonna touch it. It has
That-
your accolades. I'm not gonna touch
That
it.
is like my first ever win. That's my first ever win for JD.
That's your.
When I do a push
Don't say nothing about JB.
Bro, it said JV.
Hey, I'm gonna go to a commercial break. I'll be right back. Hey, C, go talk to him. C.
oh no, I ain't in. I'm an alcoholic.
All right. Since I'm by myself now, I'm gonna talk about different things about my opinions of different things. So I said since I'm by myself, I'm gonna talk about different stats that I think matter. One thing I guess I can say is I think Ashton Genty should not win Heisman. That's in my opinion. Ashton
Oh
Genty.
my God.
Who do I think should win?
Yeah.
Travis Hunter.
Just because it go both ways.
Both ways, and he has the stats to prove it both
But he
ways.
don't.
Bro has 1,000 yards receiving and has I think about 4 or 5 touchdowns on the season.
It was.
Or probably more than that. Man, I'm not sure. I have to look my stats up. And then I'm pretty sure he has like 5 interceptions.
Everybody gets into this. Oh, he's going both ways and all that stuff. However,
But he's being consistent.
consistent of what?
Consistent playing good defense every game. He's not allowing any touchdowns rarely. And he's also scoring a touchdown almost every game. I mean, you can say Ashton Genty all you want. I'm not gonna lie, he has played really well. He's almost
2,000 yards.
2,000 yards, yeah. But in my opinion, I think Amarion Hampton and Caleb Johnson are closer than him. Than Ashton Genty than people think.
Yeah.
Well,
oh my God.
Because the dude for Iowa has 100 less carries than Ashton Genty and only has about 600 yards less.
yeah.
I think if you put those together, Caleb Johnson for Iowa would be the better running back than Ashton Genty. That's my opinion. I mean, I'm not trying to say anything.
Who's making stuff?
What does this have to do with anything?
Nothing.
Western?
WCU.
WCU? I mean, I don't know why they have debut in it because y'all don't get any. Hold on, let me see it. Can I see it?
Nope.
So you see that? Y'all see that W on his shirt? It doesn't stand for the W and wins. It stands for Western because they can't win nothing in that. So I mean,
I would go Travis Hunter. I mean, I'm kind of conflicted on it. I don't know. I mean, shoot, if you say that, then you got to give it to Sanders as quarterback. You know, I think.
No, because if I'm saying something on offense and defense, where should they play defense?
Yeah, true. And
Two-way player?
Yeah,
And he's being consistent.
In this day and
I
time,
give you that. He bad.
picks and touchdowns.
Yeah, he bad.
I think he has a pick six
I can't
in the
even
year
argue
too.
about that.
I'm like the bear on ESPN.
Yeah.
Picks and interceptions.
Yeah. I can't argue about that.
Well, so who you got winning Heisman? Hunter or Genty? Because it's only going to be between them two. I don't think Cameron Ward is even close in it.
Not
The
that.
record
And
of
Melrose
each team
was on it, but
play into who gets the Heisman, or is it the individual effort?
No,
I think
it's supposed to be.
effort.
It's supposed to be individual effort, but Heisman got so winning, and they can't put you in there, and you all winning, and you are front runner, and
well, the thing is,
all that stuff.
If they were to do that, if they weren't doing it off of wins or anything, the dude from San Jose State has like 1,700 yards receiving. That would kind of put him somewhere close in the Heisman race, I would think, because he has like 20 touchdowns too. So I mean,
you always put a wide receiver in there.
Exactly.
I play wide receiver.
Travis Hunter's a receiver and corner, so
yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Go ahead and talk about that now.
College
playoffs? Yeah, the 12
playoffs.
All right, so it went from being a 14 playoff.
Oh, I got a call in. Okay. Let's see who the call in is about the playoffs. I hope. Caller 1, you're on. Yes. Okay.
In the NFL. Are you talking about Derrick Henry?
Derrick Henry is not, because you got I'm sorry, ma'am, I ain't mean to cut you off. But you got the quarterback there. Oh, caller hung up on me.
All right, so
go ahead. No, you the host.
In my opinion, I think
repeat the question.
All right, the question was, do I think the caller said, do you think that the quarterback has to be an MVP, or can the other skill players be a runner-up for MVP? In my opinion, or be a MVP. Yeah, and my opinion on that is, I think that any player can win it. To be honest. So right now, Saquon Barkley.
Any player should be.
Yeah, Saquon Barkley has, I think, 1,600 yards right now, and then I think 10 touchdowns, and he's averaging 6.2 a carry.
Yeah, and we talking about performance.
Yeah.
Anytime a dude jumps over another dude backwards, he should be fucking MVP. I'm sorry. And I ain't mean to cuss, but he's MVP in my vote.
In my vote.
If Travis Hunter do that, he should win the Heisman. That's what he needs to do, is jump over a dude backwards. And then he'll win the fucking Heisman. But
right now, I think Lamar Jackson's going to win Heisman, though.
Wow. Yeah, well, because he's a quarterback. Because like the caller said
MVP.
in the MVP. Like the caller said, I mean, it always go to a quarterback in the NFL.
Yes,
and I don't know why. It stopped. Back in the day, you used to go to running backs and defense guys and all that stuff. But then all of a sudden, there's glamour boys. Now it goes to a quarterback, no matter what, man. It's boring.
I also would say,
it's gonna go to a quarterback that wins the damn Super Bowl.
I also would say that most times that's not true.
No,
but because Lamar Jackson won 2 or 3 years straight, or 2 years straight, he never won a Super Bowl. So I wouldn't say that's true.
All right,
but
I get that.
I wouldn't say Saquon because
you ain't got damn cuss off record.
Sorry. I wouldn't say Saquon either because
I'm just playing.
I didn't
hear it. Rough with the way
I would say, in my opinion, I would say that Saquon, I mean, the Eagles don't use him right, in my opinion. I mean, they're getting yard, but the 1 yard line, what do they do every single time that they get to the 1 yard line? It's the same play that happens every time. Saquon Barkley could have at least 17 touchdowns. The tush push where they do Jalen Hurts. I know, but I'm saying you put Saquon Barkley and you give him that ball, he's gonna score it as much as they are on the tush push.
Based on current stats, King Henry is on pace to be the MVP. And I understand why you're saying.
Oh, for real?
I'm looking at the stats
Let's
right now.
see the stats. Let's
Based on the stats right now, King Henry has done what no other running back has done. Don't get me wrong, Saquon is close.
Yeah.
He really made his presence felt in the last 2 games that he played.
Yeah.
On a fantasy side and from a regular stat side.
Okay.
King Henry is putting up astronomical numbers that haven't been seen since 1983 by a running back that played for the Los Angeles Rams at the time.
Eric Dickerson.
Eric Dickerson. Stats, the factual what they are.
Yeah. So
His last second game was against Pittsburgh.
So
right?
how many yards he got?
How many yards do you have against Pittsburgh? Because I could have swore they stopped him as much on Pittsburgh because T.J. Watt, Cameron Hayward, and all of them were capable of getting to Derrick Henry
You're
against
exactly
Pittsburgh.
right. They stopped him, but you got to look at this last game the other night, and then the games before that. If you look at the comparison, I'll give you the two. You want the rushing yards between Saquon versus
I think Derrick Henry has like 140 last week, so that probably brought him up to I think 160. I think but I think Saquon has more yards though. But I think Derrick Henry has more touchdowns.
I'll confirm that in just a sec.
Because I think, if I'm not mistaken, when I was coming home last night, I saw a stat where it had Derrick Henry about 50 or 60 yards short, but Derrick Henry had more touchdowns. Because I think they said Saquon had an average of 6.2 yards a carry, and then Derrick Henry has 6.0.
Barkley has 1,392 yards, and Henry is 67 behind with 1,325. So Barkley is leading in yards.
Okay.
And then Derrick Henry has 13 touchdowns, and Saquon has 10.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, so it's going to come down to the wire.
Yeah.
You got to look at the schedule.
But
they got to
do you think? But do you think that they will cancel out all of that stuff and as far as Henry and give it to Lamar before they give it to Henry? And maybe you think that's why Henry was not on that 2-point conversion, and they trying to make Lamar the guy. Conspiracy.
Question. Does those yards count as receiving yards too? Because I know Saquon has at least 200, 300 receiving yards.
So that's all purpose. You go all purpose, which I didn't pull into it. That's just rushing yards is what I quoted. So all purpose, obviously Saquon's got way more passing yards than Henry.
Yeah, because Henry don't catch out.
Henry very rarely. They bring in somebody else to do that.
Like Gus Edwards or Tyrese Hill.
Yeah. So, that's another thing. You got to look at the versatility of them coming out the backfield, catching passes, and running the ball. Saquon is a Swiss Army knife.
Yeah. So I would say Saquon would probably be a big one. Is it showing?
Just call me the Black Bear.
Hey, we got the Black Bear. We got the Black Bear. We got the Black Bear with all the stats. Jameson stat, Miller Lite stats. We got it all. And I hope we can put that. I hope maybe not. I don't know.
You should be sure.
Yeah, we
not drinking any of it.
Well, I'm gonna sue you.
Sue me if you're on the live. I can just say you were on the live and you were just with me, so you can't sue me because you're doing it with me.
Oh yeah,
on this podcast.
I don't know. He wanted to do about an hour.
Yeah, we do.
I can stop it, and then after we do that, we can come back on.
Oh shit.
So, we're gonna go.
What the word?
Either we got 40 what?
No, that's 2 people in there. That's the minutes.
Yeah,
that's
we got 2 people. Who's in there?
I don't know. It doesn't show.
Hey, 2 people.
The G35.
Yeah. So.
Oh, I know who that is. I think. What's good? What's good? What's good, Prom Clay? I'm telling you, I was shooting good when I played basketball that one time. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
But what's up?
He said that you were shooting good.
Yes.
He going.
Bro, I'm telling you, I got that shot on me. I'm telling you. But other than that, continue talking about what's it called? I mean,
well, MVP.
Saquon Barkley. So, who do you think? Since he's showing the stats,
I really don't know because he's in the stats. But I mean, if I were to give it to somebody,
you've been dead since 82.
I would give it to Dak. Even though he's hurt, but I would still give it to Dak. I would still give it to Dak. I mean, that's just me.
Me personally,
you know.
Me personally.
Okay, somebody that's still playing.
I give it to CD. Chuba Hubbard. Chuba Hubbard, the running back for the Carolina Panthers. He's top 5 in rushing yards. I'm telling you, Chuba Hubbard is tough.
Not MVP though.
Not MVP, no.
I would give it CD Lamb. Because we coming back. The
Cowboys are not winning no more games. I'm sorry. If they don't make y'all need to start Trey Lance. Y'all need to see what Trey Lance can do.
Can we still win the conference or the division?
Probably.
then we're gonna be in the playoffs.
We'll be.
I doubt it.
We already
If the
beat
Cowboys
Washington.
beat the Giants, they'll be in a three-way
We lo-
tie for first place.
Yeah,
They'll be they'll be a two-way tie for second
Two-way.
place, 3-1.
yeah. And then all they gotta
Conference
be
play.
because
Conference play.
Division
they,
play.
they lost to Philly. That's it, right?
That's it.
So,
Division play.
shit.
So they beat Washington.
Well, Giants should have never got rid of Daniel Jones, in my opinion. That's just
And they beat the Giants.
Oh,
They
they
beat
got
the
rid
Giants
of
twice, beat Washington
Barkley.
once, and they got to play the Giants. They got to play.
Hey, we on live. You can't be cussing. Like
Go
that.
ahead. I
Yeah.
do it all the time.
I'm just kidding.
Do it all the
All they
time.
got left is Philly and Washington to play one more time.
Philly
They
and
could
Washington.
potentially beat Washington again and beat Philly and win the division.
Yes.
The Panthers could go to the playoffs, but they just have to.
Hey, we can order a pizza.
2 of them.
Okay.
I'm
I don't
fine.
know, I don't know where to call that.
I'm gonna need. If you're going Domino's, I need a
live here.
gluten
I
free.
know I ain't never ordered a pizza
We got to make sure we order it.
gluten free.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Order from.
Domino's or something.
I think it's one right down the road. All
Real
right.
high.
Hey, we're gonna go and then we're gonna come back about
And this time, I'm actually
10
trying to
hours.
get people to actually join this time instead of having about 1 or 2 come in.
Yeah,
But thank
one
you,
person.
whoever's in here. Thank you for
Thanks, man.
coming in. We'll
Yeah.
we'll start one back up in a couple minutes,
couple hours.
couple hours. Thank
All right.
you. Bye.
Thank you.
Thanks for the phone call.
Yeah.
And we'll if any of y'all have any other ones, text in the chat if y'all have any questions next time we come on, and we'll
Oh, man.
answer the
We
questions.
could have damn did the chat.
Yeah, there's a chat right there. He texted me. That
What'd
was
he say?
that was people that was telling you that said I was like shooting like Prime Clay Thompson. That they were in the chat.
That's your roommate?
No, that's
That's your
people from-
roommate.
that's
Hey,
that's not my roommate.
Somebody, he paid him.
That's not my
Somebody
roommate.
paid. He paid whoever put that in the
Oh my
chat.
God, I'm
He
not
paid
paying nobody. I'm just like that,
him.
bro.
He said, y'all
All right,
straight.
but we will be back in about an hour or
hours.
2 hours.
Two
If y'all
and
are
two,
up, please
two
join
and two.
back. If y'all aren't, thank you. And somebody
Yeah.
joined as soon as we're leaving, bro. You see that?
We just say you
But
was
hey,
straight fire.
Yeah.
I'll if any of y'all join through my social medias, I'll post on there when I'm coming back, so y'all can be on. If y'all want to ask questions, y'all can. All right, well, I'll be back in about an hour or 2. Thank y'all for coming in. See you.
If somebody heard y'all talking